Okay, it's 12:30 on Sunday, the 7th, and Mark's having a nap. Morgan is stirring. You'll probably hear her. I'll go get her in a second. And I'm eating chippies. Last night was a bit of a shocker. I did sit down after dinner and open my document, and I got some work done, but I wasn't happy with it. I just went and got Morgan. She's just on the ground next to me now. Aren't you, Missy? Come on, do some roller rolls, please. Trying to encourage her to start rolling because she's 6 months today, and it's time for her to start rolling. But yeah, so didn't get much done last night. I wasn't really happy with it, and so I decided to sort of call it quits. Went to bed and had a bit of a bad night with the kids. Very early wake up for snacks. I think someone's about to have a growth spurt. And whilst I was up with her, about 2:30 this morning, a toddler just decided to get out of bed, walk through the house, and go jump into mum and dad's bed with dad. So just looked at me and just kept going. So I let him sleep there, and I just crashed on the couch for a couple of hours. I didn't really get up to about 7:30. And then we've just spent the morning just chilling, just relaxing, and Mark's gone down for his nap. Don't know how long it'll last. Sometimes it lasts half an hour, sometimes it lasts 2 hours. We'll see today. But I have got my laptop out here on the couch. Just sort of, I deleted a couple of sentences that just didn't quite work and reworked it a little bit, and now it's working now. So I've gotten back up to chapter 19, and I've got a total word count of just under 39k. So I haven't quite gained back what I deleted, but this is definitely working a lot better. So I am using elements. Okay, when I say deleted, I've deleted it, but I've kept a copy, and I'm definitely using bits out of it. I'm just putting it in a different context with a slightly different spin on things, and it's working a lot better for the characters. And this, I might do this 2 or 3 times to a draft, so I think this is working though. I don't think I need to do any changes after this. It feels good. So it feels right. Not good, it feels right. And so yeah, so whilst this little one lies on the floor and gives me big blue eyes trying to get me to pick her up, yes, I'm going to have a little bit of a snack. I have had lunch, but I'm still hungry. And maybe just do a little bit of writing until Mark gets back up, and then we'll spend some family time together before Scotch Sunday sprints tonight. Hey guys, it's about 10 to 7. Babies are down, although not sure for how long. Both of them are a bit unsettled tonight. But just got my green screen up. We'll be streaming the usual Scotch Sunday productivity sprints on at about 8:30. So I've got an hour and a half to try to get some work done. I'm just enjoying some ginger ale, just cheap ginger ale. It's fine, does the job. It's full of sugar. And I'll trying to get, I don't even know what chapter I'm on at the moment, 19 I think, but it's working really well. I keep saying that, I'm just really surprised. But I also too at some point have to try to fix my current knitting project, because I dropped a stitch and now it's a big mess. It's the one problem with data. It's easy to knit, But if you drop a stitch, particularly when I'm decreasing and increasing like every 4 stitches. So, but I need a bit of brain power for that, so I think I'll sit down tomorrow if I actually get some sleep tonight, and I'll try to fix that. It's just sitting over here in the corner. But it's a real shame because I really want to try to get that done, but it's going to take me like a good hour, maybe 2 hours of focus just to get it fixed. So I didn't do much today. Housewise, we just had a quiet day at home. I didn't even finish doing the washing. It's all washed, it's all cleaned. I just got to sort it and pack it away into the kids' rooms and put our stuff away as well. And I didn't even bother doing that. I just so tired. But I'm hoping I will get myself some energy. And I've got the inspiration to write. Maybe I need some chocolate. I got my favourite scotch though, so I'll enjoy a glass of that when we're streaming. And yeah, so yeah, I've almost finished Story Genius by Sarah Cron, I think it is. And I have a big problem with books about writing that insist that they are the one and only way to write. And this book's not the only one. It's good, don't get me wrong, it's good. It's got some really good ideas in it about, character development, history development, similar to in the first vlog, how I shared how I do my why sequence, like why did this happen? Why does this work? Why? Until you get down to like the real nuts and bolts. It has a very similar ideal, but it just drives me nuts when they say, this is the only book you'll ever need. It's like, no. Not everyone works the same way as you, honey. I definitely think it's worth reading. I definitely think it's worth looking at, but I just don't think that any book can claim that they are the one and only book to read about any technique, writing, knitting, you name it. I just think and that just drives me a bit bonkers. So it drives me really bonkers because it just, anyway, I'm going to cut that rant off before it becomes a real rant. And I'm going to keep writing. I'm actually, I don't know when that happened, but I'm at 39,000 words and change. So I reckon I'll get past the spot. I reckon I'll get past the word count that I was at with it when I finished it off on Monday. I'm not going to finish it tonight, I don't think. Not unless I get really big inspiration and energy in the next half hour, because I just got a little bit too much to put down in the words. So yeah, I will see you all soon. Bye. Back in the chair again. They took him. That sounds really bad. No, Care said that's fine. He's got a negative test within like 48 hours. He's fine. So today's the first day in a week and a half that I can actually focus. The first real week I've had my big ass tower back, and today is, oh shit, I've got to redo all my planning. I'll have to do that later. But no, today is the first day I've had the tower back and set up without Mark around, and it's like my official work on LCP day, so low content publishing. I'll call it LCB, my low content books. So at the moment I am just trying to focus on getting all my internals set up and done for the A5 size, and I've already done, it is 10 o'clock, just before 10 o'clock. I'm about to go have another coffee, and I have managed to get, I think, about 4 internals done, because it's not crashing, it's not freezing, it's not so, but I've got one of my favourite podcasts on in the back, which is Whiskey and Wool. I can't think of her name at the moment, but Whiskey and Wool is what she's got it on her YouTube channel. And I am, just getting as much as I can get done whilst the little girl sleeps. She went down about just after 9, so I'm hoping she'll have another hour. Without Mark in the house, it's a little quieter. She tends to sleep a little bit better. But he's hoping for a bit more of a productive day. If I can get through all of these A5 size internals, then I wanted to start uploading just the first 3 for my first 10 covers. So they're the covers that I'm not really a fan of. There's a couple really nice ones, and I might go back later and upload more. But just for a start, I want to do the first 3 internals, which is aligned, a dot grid, and a hexagon grid page, and then that's it. And then if people sort of want a different version of the internal with that cover, I can go back and upload it, because I've still got all the files, but it's the time. Uploading it up to KDP takes forever. So, I am working on that. Whilst I've got Whiskey and Wool paused, I'm going to go make a coffee, and I reckon I'll get more. I reckon I'll do writing. Depends how quickly I'll get through these internals. If I can get through these internals as fast as I'm going now for the rest of the day, I might have them done by lunchtime. And if that's the case, then I will let myself write after lunch. If not, I won't write till tonight after dinner. And look, I'm not a morning writer. I'm not an afternoon writer. I'm not a night writer. I write when I have time. It's not always the best time, and I usually am sacrificing sleep, but it's how you got to do it when you're caring for other tiny humans. So anyway, guys, I'll talk to you soon. So I forgot to give you an update on the actual writing. I went and got my coffee. Last night I got up to, I think I'm in chapter 20 now, and just doing that last sort of cementing of the climax / denouement, and then it's denouement, which will be chapter 21. And it went really well. I didn't quite get a lot of writing done last night in Scotch Sunday sprints, but I got what I needed done, if that makes sense. So it wasn't thousands and thousands of words. It was probably about eight. You know what? I don't care. I'm moving forward. Every word is a step forward. So, but what I do need to do is, the reason I'm saying I left it last night, like literally about to write a fight scene, and I really want to write it, but I've got to get this done too. So that's my little carrot. Anyways, I shall check back in later. Okay, so it is 1:30. I have smashed out a pile of internal formats that I have planned. There's 6 more I want to get done, which is actually for A5-ish sized hardcovers. Now I have to say A5-ish because obviously KDP doesn't allow you to customize hardcovers yet, if ever. So they're as close to A5 as they can be. But I've just got to do those 6. So 3 120 pages and 3 360 page ones. And I think I'll be done for the day when it comes to the notebook. I did want to try to set up the templates for the covers, but this one has been, since she woke up at about 11, she's been on me. She just doesn't want to be put down, do you? So we might, and I'm starting to get a bit of a headache too, I won't lie. So we might finish up here and have a bottle. Have a snack. You want a snack? Snack? Yeah. And we'll have a quick snack, finish up these last 6 internals, and then I think I might take a break from the computer, try to fix that knitting disaster. And then if I got some energy after that, I'll get some writing done. So yeah. Poop, poop. Poop, 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 poop. Nom, 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 nom. You hungry now? You gonna have some snack? Morning, guys. It's Tuesday 10th, so didn't get any writing done yesterday, which is fine, absolutely fine. What happened was I spent all day working on low content books. I got all of the A5s done, which is so awesome. And I just got to do the covers now and upload the first 10 designs, just a couple of each, just so that they're there. And then, but I'm not going to do that today. I'll leave that for next week. And I'm trying not to force myself to do ridiculous amounts of work at once. I really should do them, but see, I don't need, there's no such thing as should. What I am going to do today is hopefully get that knitting pattern written up, because I don't know why I'm procrastinating so much on it. But it's about 5:30 this morning. Someone is having her morning snack. Yes. Good morning. Once she's finished, I'll just have a coffee. There's no point going back to bed now. But she slept through, which is great. She tends to wake up at about anywhere from 2:30 to... she tends to wake up anywhere from 2:30 to 4:30, 5:30, asking for breakfast. So it's good when she gets past the 4:30 mark. It's fine. That's good. It feels manageable. But I'll make myself a coffee. Yeah. Yes. Let me see. Make myself a coffee and get clothes out for everyone, and including myself, and get on with the day. But yeah, this vlog's sort of turning into just a check-in, but at least I'm still making myself accountable. And that's what I've got. A few projects I've got to get done today, so I definitely want to get that knitting pattern written up. And I fixed that drop stitch. I think I twisted a few stitches when I fixed it, but it's done. And I worked a little bit on that yesterday afternoon when I needed a break from the screens. So I think I might try that again today, like all morning, just work on what I can in the morning and then have a break in the afternoon. Little milk stash. Feel better now? Had your breakfast? Look at that face. Covered in milk. Covered in formula. Anyway, guys. Oh, she got me. Oh, she's not the cleanest of eaters. Anyway, I'll check in a bit later. What do you think, Morgan? Hey guys, back again. It's still Wednesday morning. I think it's about 7:30 now. Had a shower, all dressed, and we may have just derailed my entire day. So we're dropping Mark off at care. Daddy's dropping him off. We've got Morgan in the car with us, and we've kind of decided to just do a little bit of retail therapy. Just go down to, we've got a 24-hour Kmart and a early open Officeworks near us. Well, not really near us, about half-hour drive. But because Mark's been in ISO for the first 2 weeks of actual shops being open, we haven't actually had a chance to go and just pick up some things that we just have been needing. So these adventures always take longer than we think they're going to, and Officeworks is always very, very dangerous for us. But you know what? It's okay. It's like last night. Like, I took the night off writing last night. We ended up sitting down and watching a movie, which was really good. It was just nice, quiet, sit down with hubby time and just enjoy the movie and have a good early night. So sometimes you just need to refill the well, and apparently retail shopping does that. You're not getting chicken. Hey guys, so it is getting close to 5. Yes, I've started dinner very early because I'm hungry. And I've also got a lot of stuff to do afterwards because we had a bit of a life gets in the way day to day. We did go out. We had far too much fun at Kmart. I did try to get some video, but it's a bit hard because you don't want to record other people for privacy's sake. And got a few things, mainly clothes for the kids that been needing coming into the warmer weather. And then we got home and little Missy decided that she wasn't going to feel very well for the rest of the day. So we had a visit from Nana, or Nanny, and that set off some screams, which was strange. But I think combined with not seeing her in person for a very long time, and then not feeling well today, she just didn't want to be, she didn't want to be taken off me and given to Nana. And I think she thought she was about to be, and she just started. And so that took a while to get her calmed down. And then this afternoon I pretty much just spent the time on the couch. Tried to do a little bit of knitting. At least then I can feel like I've done something productive. But I pretty much just sat there and cuddled Morgan for the entire afternoon, which, you know, it's a hard job, but someone's got to do it. But she finally had a proper feed at, sorry, just got to wash my hands. I know I'm about to pick the chicken up again, but I just go a bit nuts and wash my hands every 5 seconds with chicken. Yeah, she decided at about 4:30 she finally had a bit of a feed, and let me put her down to sleep properly, so she's asleep now. David's gone to pick up Mark, and I'm just trying to get the main bulk of the prep work done, because my little boy likes to help in the kitchen, and I don't always have the patience or the energy to deal with that. So what I'm hoping to do tonight is get myself into gear after he goes down for a nap. He goes down to bed, which is usually pretty early on care days because he gets very tired. They do a lot of things and he's not used to it because he's obviously been stuck at home for a couple of weeks. And go from there, get some work done. I know David's got some work he's got to get done on the computer too, and just have a quiet night working, and hopefully get that bit I really want to get done written, because I'm literally at like the climax, like the climax of climaxes, and do you think I've had a chance to write it for 2 days? So what I really want to do though is, a friend of mine sent me a little reminder. Full disclosure, she actually works for the company, not the imprint themselves, but she one of the main big parts of the company. So, but Penguin has opened their submissions for their literary awards. Now, I know I don't write literary fiction, I know this, but I just think it might be fun for shits and giggles that if I get descent to a standard that I'm happy with, you know, one that's actually readable, it might be fun to stick it in and just see if it gets anywhere. I know I haven't read the guidelines, but I'm pretty sure from memory, because it's been a very long-standing award, this award, I'm pretty sure that it doesn't actually have any restrictions on content, on style. So a science fiction, or as we've been calling it, a space pirates novella, should actually be acceptable. And I just think it would actually be good to give myself a bit of a deadline. Oh God, I just realised my head's cut off. Sorry about that. But I just thought it would be funny too, just to give myself a bit of a deadline to try to get at least it finished written and at least a few passes. So my goal is once I finish these last couple of chapters, the plan is to do a listen edit. So what I do with that is I use the inbuilt voice in Microsoft Word, which actually handles the science fiction words pretty well. Not fantastically, but well enough. And so I do a listen edit where I go, oh, that sentence doesn't make any sense at all. And then I, from there, do a grammar edit. So I stick it into one of those online grammar checkers. Now I used to use Grammarly, but I haven't really been impressed with Grammarly lately. So I've been trying the Pro Writing Aid, and I think I might give that a go. So I'll stick it through that. And then I think Pro Writing Aid has the facility, but there is another website that you can look for your crutch words and find out how many times you repeat a word in the entire document, and then you can go through and obviously find it and substitute it, so you're not always saying exactly the same word. So I want to do at least those few passes, and if I can get that done by mid-December, which is when this competition ends and the book is eligible to be put in, I might just stick it in, because they don't announce the shortlist till March, and I don't think I'm going to be ready to publish till after March. I want to publish before end of June, but if I find out it's shortlisted, I obviously will just not, because you, as part of the prize, you have a chance to be published by Penguin Books. And I've never really cared about being a traditionally published author, but if I can get, if I can get it traditionally published, I would. It's saves me the hassle of designing the cover. But I've always intended to be a self-published author anyway, so I'm not too fussed if it doesn't go anywhere. But it also might be fun just for shits and giggles. But in saying that, I've just got to now do the coleslaw tonight. We're using Everyplate at the moment, and I'm not sponsored, just a fan. I do find there are some meals that I actually substitute things in and out for, just because my husband and my son are extremely plain eaters. But tonight's dinner is like a mash with a schnitzel. Now Mark can't eat the schnitzel, so I'm going to chuck on some gluten-free tenderloins for him. He'll eat them, and just a coleslaw. So this is kind of like our bread and butter. So anyway, I shall feed the kitties and get back to work. My afternoon has officially been derailed. It's a good thing you're cute.